Hello everyone, this is Curtis with Weed Whacker Lawn Care. Hey, I'm back again to share another video with you while I'm in town. And what I'm going to be doing today is taking care of a lawn here that I'm looking at. I'm looking at this lawn here that I'm taking care of. What it is, a customer got in contact with me to just come over and clean up their lawn for them. It just needed some work. I mean, it's got a lot of little debris on it there, so I'm gonna see if I can get it all cleaned up front and back. I'm gonna be mowing on this here property that we're looking at right here. Yeah, I'm gonna be mowing, getting the front all cleaned up, edge and trim and everything blown off in the front and in the back. So we're gonna spend a few minutes here on trying to get this here property looking good for the customer. But while I'm doing that, I'm gonna tell you well, let's see, what can I share with you on this here property? Well, this property here, I've been taking care of it a long time. It started back in the 90s. My dad used to take care of this property. And it started out, let me see, for what I know, it started out with one owner. It stayed there for about, I don't know, I want to say maybe they stayed about 5 years, and then they moved, and then another owner took over the property. Meanwhile, my dad was living in. He took care of the property for them while they were there, and in that time I was helping them take care of this here property here. And well, the second owners, they stayed for a long time, and for what I know, let me see, the customer, her husband, his company transferred him, so they were moving. So they moved. They moved and they sold. They sold the home, and so I was out mowing some lawns, and the new owner of the property asked me about, doing the lawn, and so I'm like, okay. So I took it on, and well, the customer been with me ever since. So that's been I've been taking care of this property since the 90s. I want to say the time frame was anywhere from around, let's see, 92, 93, somewhere back in there, that I started out helping my dad with it, taking care of this property. And for a number of years, and I was like, wow, okay. It's sometimes you think about things and you're like, wow, man, the years pass by quick. I mean, before you know it, it's another year. You look at right now, we're approaching another year here again, right? Like this is 2024. Now we're finna go into 2025 already. Wow. And hey, I'm still up here walking, guys. I'm still up here taking care of this property for this here customer here some years later. You know what was it, almost 30 something plus years. I'm like, wow, that's a long time to be out just walking around mowing some properties, lawns. Now back in the day, in the 90s, my dad had a lot of lawns, and what you see me walking, well, that's the way we did it, just with a Honda mower. And I think we had another mower, what's the name of them? I still have that mower, but it's a walk behind, and that's the way we get a job done, walk with them. Now use some what else mower did he use? Use some of those Craftsman mowers, and then we get the job done. And use some of those, it was those Sears Craftsman mowers, and that would get the job done. I mean, customers were happy, so we used them a long time. But the only problem with those mowers, they would fall apart. I mean, you start mowing so many lawns with it, that mower just would not hold up. And I was like, man, the consumer grade, that's what it was. It was a consumer grade. It would get the job done, but it would, day after day, you start mowing anywhere from like 10 to 15 yards every day with just a walk behind mower. Not gonna hold up for you. But this one right here, The Honda that you see me using right there, now that's a commercial grade mower, and you can mow a lot of lawns walking behind it in a day. I mean, I used to do 10 to 15 yards per day just walking with it. Now these were small yards. Now I mean, if you get into like acres, we need something bigger to get into that, because that's going to take a little bit of time. I don't like walking no acre down. I have done it, but that ain't no fun. That gets to you, especially in the heat, when it gets up to about 105 and you out there trying to walk that down. No, that's not fun. That ain't no fun at all. No, you need something where you can get in there and get out of there quick. And with this mower, well, it has a drive shaft in it, so it's a self-propel, and it will get the job done. Main thing, you have to keep them tuned up. Like right now, I got to drive down on low because we're in the winter months, and so you want to cut it down low because it's dry, and you want to bag all that debris off. So when it does rain, when rain comes in, then it's going to soak in there and get into those roots. It's going to come back real pretty and green, hopefully next year. But this year, it's gone, guys. Ain't nothing left to this year, though. So until, like you may get some jobs for it. It's doing some leaf jobs or something like that. That normally come in, and that's fine. Hey, I don't miss them leaf jobs. Woo-wee. I've done a lot of them. I mean, rake, and pine scrub. Oh, let me tell you, that pine scrub. We gotta rake all that up. Oh man, I remember that. Probably next year, some of those lawns would have those pine trees in them, and they would just fill up. That's something that you gotta stay on top of every week, because the wind was blowing, and then all that pine scrub would fall into the lawn, and you got you gotta rake it up. Sometimes you try to mulch it up, and if you want it to look really good, you're gonna have to get out there and put some elbow grease in it, and you gotta man up and just go get it, get that rake and just get in there and rake it up and bag it up, and you'll give them customer a really pretty lawn. Sometimes at the end of the year, for all that hard effort that you put into doing that lawn for that customer, someone will give you some nice tips. Now sometimes Christmas, let me see, what would I get for Christmas? Some of them I get $100 tip, some customers, $100 tip. Man, I most appreciate it getting $100 tip, I tell you. But now sometimes I have some lawns where they tip you every time. I like them tip you every time you come, you get a good tip. Guys, I remember one time, I want to tell you, one time I was out, I was mowing this lawn, this lady kept calling me. She wasn't on I don't know, I'd cut a lawn a time or two, and she was happy, but, and got her lawn looking good. She lived way across town, and I had to drive over there, and it just off random called me to come and do a lawn, and I was like, okay, I'll go do this lawn. And I said, well, right now I'm booked up, and I said it's gonna be late in the evening before I can get across town to attend to your lawn for you. And she's like, okay, well that's fine, just as long as you come. I said, well, okay, I'm gonna come. And I said, once I finish up and I know for sure that I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna give you a call, and we'll settle up from there that I'm definitely gonna make it today and attend to your lawn. So I did, guys. I told her, I called her and told her that I was on my way, and I would get over there and attend to her lawn. So I went on, and when I got there, I rang the doorbell and let her know that I was there to attend the lawn. And so night was coming up on me. So I'm like, the lawn was high, guys. It was real high. It took a little time there, but I managed to get the lawn all cleaned up, edged up, and blown out, and everything. The lady came outside and looked at it and said, oh, it really looks great. It really looks great. So then I I said, well, ma'am, I said, I'm gonna have to take a minute. I'm gonna get my blower. I'm gonna see if I can blow this off and everything. And she says, okay, great. She says, well, I'm gonna get your money and everything, and I really appreciate it and all. I was like, okay, guys, was I so outdone on doing that and attending that property? Let me tell you what happened. The lady, it was dark, and the lady's like, well, you got all your stuff? And I said, well, yes, ma'am, I have all my stuff and everything. Really looks nice. I really appreciate you coming over and attending my lawn. And she said, well, now you have a safe trip home. And she came out, she took this money, had it all rolled up and everything, and placed it in my hand, hold my hand like that. I'm like, okay. And it was kind of night. And so then when I got looking at the money and wrapped up, I was like, wait a minute, what is this? It was $5. $5 for all of this. I was so outdone. I was like, I was like, just forget it. I was just, sometimes you give some of these and I'm like, I did all that work for $5. This is what this lady gonna give me, $5. And I thought about it and I said, you know what? That's okay. That's all right. That's all right. It wasn't nothing to get upset about or just fall out of. I mean, it was very disturbing, but that happened to me, and I was like, oh man. I've had some with that lawn, boy. Look at here, you do all that work, and you anticipate that you're gonna get paid. You don't burn up your gas, and you done drove over there to attend someone's lawn, and they don't pay you, and oh man, I've had them where I would attend to the lawn, and they come out and look at it, and oh man, and then won't answer the door anymore. And you call them, then they turn the phone off. I get all kinds, guys, over the years of just traveling out there and mowing lawns. I tell you, it's something. I tell you, it is really something. And you can make a big issue out of it, but it was just a lawn cut. And I would say, sometimes it's just better to give than to receive. And I say, I feel blessed that I'm able to walk around and I don't have to do anyone like they done me. That's the worst thing. Someone's doing something, and as a what I want to say is trying to make a living in doing this type of task is doing lawn care, and a person takes advantage of you and don't pay you and all of that. You be like, man, that's okay. If it's that bad, it's okay with me. But just be frank with me. Just say, hey, I don't have the money, and if I had the money, I would pay you, and I really appreciate it if you could, cut my lawn, but I just don't have the money. That's different. If I can afford to do it, I'll do it. Like I say, it's better to give than receive sometimes, because on some people, you just don't know. You don't know what they're going through, and to what can I say? Take advantage of someone. I don't like that. I don't believe in that. That's not good. Take advantage of someone. Just be upfront. You don't have it. You don't have it. Why put me into a predicament? What if I didn't have what I have to maintain or have that a mindset to keep going? Then I would have just quit a long time ago. And hey, I done lost equipment done got stolen from me, whole trailer, backpack blowers, trimmer heads, trimmers, all of that stuff. But I didn't let it stop me. I made, what can I say? I earned more than I had lost. And when I'm speaking on, when I say you earn more than you have lost, is that you keep going. Because if you keep going, you'll earn more than you'll lose. Along the way, you're gonna stumble, you're gonna fall, but don't give up. You're gonna make all of that back and more. And that's the way it was for me. Even though at the time, when those things happen to you, you be going through some trends and you be like, why this happened to me? Why? But then it's kind of like you have a testimony. You can talk about it because you're like, wait a minute, that's all right. I'm still good, because I could be somewhere else, but I'm out here. I'm still trying, and I'm still going at it. Now, all people ain't bad, and all people ain't trying to get over on you, but it's gonna be some people gonna bless you. Those are the ones that's paying you to come, and you be reliable for those people, because he's like, they're not trying to take advantage of me. They keep calling me to come out. They keep just blessing me to come over. So it's a bless. I'm blessing them by coming and giving them a good service and cleaning up their lawn. They're blessing me by paying me this little money. So that's the thing that you have to think about when you have a business. The people that continue to use your service, not the ones that want to take advantage or try to get over and steal your equipment. And that's another thing. You feel blessed because you earned enough to go get you some more equipment and keep going. That's one of the things that you like, man, I don't have to do nothing like that to have nothing. Somebody will come along and bless you to have something and give you something, so you'll have something to work with. And that happened to me. I was not looking for anybody to give me anything, because I always believe in hard work and determination will get you somewhere. And it did get me somewhere. Got me to where I could get what I want, do what I want, and go where I want. And that's what I was working on towards to that time. And that's why, I just think about doing the lawn care. I learned a lot, and I got to meet a lot of people, and got a good education about the way things are as we go through this journey of life. A lot of things happen, as they say, for a reason. I don't know what the reason may be, but it happens, and people do things that, what can we say, they shouldn't be doing, but they do them anyway. And then they suffer the consequences of getting themselves in trouble. Then, when they do it, then they have a saying, if I could turn it around, I wouldn't do that anymore. Well, you can already turn it around. Just don't do it in the beginning. Just don't do it at all. If it runs across your mind, think about it, and give yourself some time to just think about it and say, no, that's wrong. I'm just not going to do that. That's wrong. Because there ain't no turning back. Once you've done something, that's it. It's done. Then you got to live with it for the rest of your life. So the right way is just the right way to do things. Don't do something that you're going to regret doing. And that's for like looking at the news, when you see people arriving and doing all sorts of bad things out there and just messing their lives up for no reason, when they could live a simple life. I mean, no matter how much you do wrong and say and do, well, you got to answer one day. You're gonna leave from here one day. And so, and if you don't think that you're gonna leave, wait till the end of the year and going into a new year. Wait till the end, and they show this every year, right at the end, they'll show on the news how many people left in the end of this year. They do it every year. They've been doing it for years, and I've been watching it every year, and I was like, wow. So all I can say is, just do right. Just do right. You don't have to do bad things to make it in this life. Do good things, and good things will come to you. That's all I can say. Because I'm going to say, I'm a witness to it. Do good things, and good things will come to you. And it has happened. And it's happened to a number of people out there. By them doing good things come to them. And they can come to you. So just keep doing good. So anyway, guys, I'm just sharing a little bit with y'all here of just a little information. I know some of you have left, and I understand, but I want to still drop some information from time to time on this channel here, because I'm still here and I ain't stopped doing videos. I'm still doing some. Hey, it's a difference when you're traveling and you're enjoying and you're retiring. So you have a lot of enjoyment now, and I'm thankful for my enjoyment. And what can I say? You just got to enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself, and be thankful for every day that you have to enjoy yourself. Because that's what I've been doing. Enjoying myself and having a good time. And plan to go on some more trips here soon. Going into next year. And I get time, I'll share some more videos with y'all on that, on other trips and events. I know y'all want to see something different. I know y'all don't want to just see me doing some lawn care, but I had to throw some lawn care work in since I'm in town, and some customers got in contact with me, and I said, well, I haven't shared any lawn care videos with you, so I want y'all to know I haven't forgot how to do it. I'm still doing it. So, but if I'm in town, I will do it. Not a lot of it though. Not a lot of it. Now, stay tuned, because I'll be sharing other stuff. More traveling and having fun. I know some of you be like, I don't done enough lawn care. I don't want no lawn care. But anyway, I know some people be wanting me to tell some of the lawn stories that I have went on, throughout the years. Got many of them I can share with you. But stay tuned, guys. I'm out of here for now. I'm finna go and just wrap this here lawn up right here. I got the front all taken care of, and I'm getting the back all taken care of, and then I'm gonna get out of here because night's gonna fall up on me. And so I wanted to make sure I got this customer all taken care of. So stay tuned, and I'll be back soon with another video. All right, guys. Bye for now.